Hi, it's Wendy Hernandez, attorney and creator of Command the Courtroom. In this week's video, I want to talk with you about setbacks because as you're going through your case, you're probably going to experience some setbacks along the way. And I want you to know that you're not the only one who experiences setbacks. Setbacks are just part of life, and everyone who's a person who's in this world experiences setbacks at some point. Your judge is going to experience setbacks. If there's an attorney on the other side, he or she's going to experience setbacks. Your ex experiences setbacks. So these are things that really can get you down and knock you out for the count if you let them, or they're things that can really motivate you. And I want to bring this topic up or talk with you about it because I've just come off a really challenging week. Haven't been getting much sleep. Been thinking about a particular case that I have around the clock, and I've been working hard on the case. And in this case, my client's ex took off with their shared child, and he was finally reunited with his child last night after not knowing where his child was for a period of 3 weeks. So over this period of time, we've been filing motions with the court, trying to get some sort of relief or orders that the child be returned to my client immediately. The problem was we didn't know where my client's ex was, so we weren't able to serve her with paperwork. At some point, we had tracked her down to Aruba from her Instagram account, but there were no pictures of the child, so we didn't know where the child was either. So it's a pretty long story, and it felt like a roller coaster, and especially in the last week with the filing of all these different motions. And when the judge would make orders, we weren't getting exactly what we wanted, and maybe it's because we weren't asking clearly enough. And the judge, by the way, is a fantastic judge. But things just didn't seem like they were turning out right. And by moment and day by day, my client was just getting more frantic and discouraged and worried about the safety of his son. And because I am the one kind of leading this parade and trying to help usher him through the court system, I was starting to feel the same panic inside. My client had 2 private investigators on the case trying to find a son, and we had some challenges, not only with not getting what we were asking for, but also with dealing with difficult court personnel, court personnel who are overworked and probably overburdened and getting lots of calls and just not wanting to deal with them. We dealt with a situation where once the judge signed the order that we really wanted, it got lost in the system, red tape, and it couldn't be tracked down, so we could get the certified copies we needed so the police department, law enforcement could go and get the child. And so this caused a delay of about a day after the judge signed the order that we wanted. And at that point, we believed that maybe the child had been moved from one location to another, and then we would have to start all over again as far as trying to find him. So it was a very scary situation. I can't imagine how my client felt. I know that I was terrified for him, because it's, it would be the worst thing in my life if I couldn't find my daughter and I didn't know where she was for one day, much less 3 weeks. So there were a lot of setbacks in this case, and we could have easily just given up and gone away. And I don't think there's any way that my client would have done that. And as long as he wanted me, I was in it for him. But I want you to know that things happen that are going to set you back in your case, and you make the decision whether they're going to let you those things are going to knock you down forever, whether you're going to get back up. And it's okay after a setback to take a minute and to pause and take a break and cry and do whatever you need to do, but then to get back on the horse, because it's like your child is on the top of Mount Everest and needs to be saved. If my daughter was on the top of Mount Everest, you can bet that I would be at the base getting ready to go up. No matter how many times I knew that I was going to fall, no matter what crevices I thought I might fall into, I would be on my way to save my child's life. And this is where you are. You are here and you're in a situation, your child's life hangs in the balance, and no matter what, you got to climb that mountain. No matter how many times you fall, you have to get back up. So don't let setbacks knock you down. Remember that, and remember to like this video if it helped you at all. Subscribe to YouTube, like us on Facebook, And go to the website, commandthecourtroom.com. Don't give up. Your child needs you. Keep on trucking. And until next week, remember to command the courtroom.